Criticism. Noun. 1. Uncountable, countable. The act of expressing disapproval of somebody, something, and opinions about their faults or bad qualities. A statement showing disapproval. The plan has attracted criticism from consumer groups. People in public life must always be open to criticism, willing to accept being criticized. Ben is very sensitive. He just can't take criticism. To offer somebody constructive criticism, that is meant to be helpful. I didn't mean it as a criticism. Criticisms leveled at, aimed at journalists. Criticism of somebody, something. There was widespread criticism of the government's handling of the disaster. Criticism that. My only criticism of the house is that it is on the main road. Opposite. Praise. 2. Uncountable. The work or activity of making fair, careful judgments about the good and bad qualities of somebody, something, especially books, music, etc. Literary criticism. Extra examples. Criticism centered on the lack of information provided. Criticism was leveled at senior managers. He finds it hard to take criticism. None of what has been said should be taken to imply criticism. Scientists have raised strong criticisms of creationist ideas. She countered my criticisms by saying we had no choice in the matter. She made a number of valid criticisms. She sought to deflect criticism by blaming her family. Teachers need honest feedback and constructive criticism. The film star faced a barrage of criticism for his behavior. The government came under fierce criticism for its policies. The hardest criticism came from right-wing ideologists. The main criticism about the information provided is that it arrives too late. The proposal is open to several important criticisms. The report levels criticism at senior managers. There has been serious criticism of the teaching methods used in the school. They received criticism for continuing to supply the faulty goods. 2 successive defeats have brought fresh criticism. We are bound to face criticism from both sides. We came in for some sharp criticism over this decision. Criticisms against the church. Criticisms against the European single currency. To offer criticism and receive it. Ben is very sensitive. He just can't take criticism. He teaches a course on textual criticism. I didn't mean it as a criticism. I don't mind a little constructive criticism, but there are limits to what I am willing to do. My only criticism of the house is that it is on a busy main road. People in public life must always be open to criticism. She has written several works of literary criticism. The book takes an unorthodox approach to art criticism. There have been criticisms leveled at journalists who are not always looking deeply enough into certain issues. There was widespread criticism of the government's handling of the disaster.